Malibu Village. I'm gonna stop here for a few minutes. I notice they've got kits in here. This is one of those, it's a high-end, super expensive novelty kind of store. They got a lot of fun stuff in there. I am going to check that out for a minute before heading down the coast. Hey, look, a hat. All right, I've completed my my tenure here at the Malibu Village. So we're headed, we're getting back on the highway and we're moving. All right, now we're at the Trancas Country Market, which is just sort of a shopping center.
You arrived.
I wanted to stop here real quick at the vintage grocers here, grab something to eat before we head back down south to the main event, which is checking out the fire ravaged areas. I have not been to Pacific Palisades during this whole aftermath of the fires. Last time I was there was Thanksgiving of last year when I was visiting some friends. Thanksgiving dinner up there, and little did we know what was going to happen in just a few short months. The only other thing I can say about this particular shopping center is this is the last place that Shannon Doherty, the Beverly Hills 90210 star, was photographed before she passed away of cancer. Wow. You thought Whole Foods was expensive. Gotta get a smoothie. You're down at the beach, you've got to get a smoothie. Decisions. It's the horchata. These are all right. I've actually had them. You just gotta shake them up, man. Shake them up. Okay, here we are along PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. There's construction work going on here. This is the, you know, the classic beaches here, beach homes. I'm sure they're doing construction work up there because we've all got to merge into one lane. So there's a little bit of a snag. As we make our way to Pacific Palisades, we get a glance at, you know, not everybody's rebuilt yet. Well, for the first time since those homes were built, we all get to see the ocean again. Because the homes, many of them are gone. But then right next door, there's those that have survived. Wiped out. Here. Every single one of them. This what was once all these big houses, got every single one of them wiped out over here too, all of them. Wow, look at all the pillars. Look at this. This is what all those big homes were on top of. Look at them, these columns here. Jeez, it's like Roman ruins or something. That supported a house that was sticking way out onto the beach. Look at this, they're chopping it up. I gotta chop it up now. For sale. Yeah, there's nothing for sale here. The end of a dream. Look at that lone palm tree all burned up there. Wow. Kind of looks like Desert Center. Remember the place I went out there in the middle of the desert? Desert Center on the beach. All right, we're heading up Palisades Drive. You can see that it hits Pacific Coast Highway and then you're at the ocean. It's like a T going this way, and all the residents coming down, flooding out of this area. This is where they had to abandon their cars There were so many people trying to get down from these hills up there and into this intersection. And of course, this is a dead-end parking lot. Yeah, that was a major shit show. Wonder how many people actually got their cars back after that. All right, so I'm not really familiar with this area. I've never been up here, at least to this part of the Palisades. This is just off Sunset. And it's pretty messed up, man. Here we go. We got have all these little pretty plants blooming, still doing their thing as they look out over the California coast and the remains of the lot. Wow, it's wild. Well, I mean, I guess this is sort of like Altadena, except just the environment's a little different. But same situation. Look at this. All these homes. Well, somebody put up a new fence. Look at this. You know, Google Street View has updated all the driving and the satellite view, so there isn't even a memory of like going down these streets. Look at this. This tattered, thing. The only thing left of their house. Look at the view they used to have. That's Santa Monica out there. Wow. I could see some building actually going on. There are homes starting to come back a little bit. Not all of them. Oh, God. This one's being worked on. Well, that was what I was curious about. I think they pulled yeah, they're living in an RV here on their property, which I would probably do too. Let's pull this back up. Yep, sandbags and oh, look at this. I agree completely. I agree, but she's gonna be our mayor again because we got no other contenders coming up. She's a disgrace. I don't care who knows it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to back up a little bit because we're going to go down this street. That's it. Okay, well, now I'm going to be making my way back home. It's going to take a bit of time. But I hope you found this interesting. This is history. It is history in the making. Try to do a little getaway down to the shoreline. I don't get out here too often. And just see what's up down here. What's up down here? All right, before we leave this area, I just have to show you one more thing, possibly the most fascinating thing you'll see on this whole video, and that is the Chevron Pelican. There's a mechanical pelican that's been sitting at the top of this, inside this little mini-mart thing for years. And he does move. I've seen him move occasionally. Not today, I guess. Looks like he might have gotten burned up in the fire. No, fire didn't go down to this part of the street. But anyway, that is the Chevron Pelican. Looks like he's seen better days, but I just want to stop and say hi to him because he's always here. When you need a friend. That's right. When you need a friend, you can drive down here and look at a broken Pelican robot. Life doesn't get any better than this. All right, I've made one more stop. We are on Topanga Canyon Boulevard here. This you can take this from the beach all the way back into the valley. And this is really the epicenter, the apex, the hub, the ground central for the California hippie, the whole thing, man. This is it. Well, many places that I've been today have been just, this is it. The earthy, crunchy, hippy-dippy, this is the spot. Topanga Canyon, you've still got flower power here, There's still remnants of it. This is a charming sort of country-ish stretch here. There's a little store, you know, I want to check out. I'm just picking up a few things at these little local businesses because they have had it hard, man. The fires, floods, avalanches, everything have hit. Topanga Canyon is actually a road in much disrepair right now. It has been closed, and these businesses have been they've been taking it on the chin. The hippy dippies are not making their capital that they have come to realize is crucial, at least in this existence. So anyway, there was a lot of road work on my way up here. We had to stop for a while. It was a single lane road because basically the road is slipping and falling down the hillside. We've built in areas that are not really that great to build in, and we continue to do it. Now, so here we've got it's kind of aren't these things kind of startling for a second? Like if you see it out of the corner of your eye, you don't know exactly what it is at first. But it's a pirate. It's a flailing pirate. We're going into, what is this? Hidden treasures. This is a place that's got all sorts of stuff stuck to it. Somewhat of mostly a pirate theme. But we do have some Alaskan totem designs. And, why not throw in Jurassic Park and Gremlins into the mix? Let me see what they have in here. They have some kind of eclectic sort of shopping experiences around here. I don't know if this is going to be something that's going to have too much. If it's clothing, I'm not interested in it, but we'll see because they've done a good job with the outside. All right, here we go. All right, we are wending our way back to civilization on Old Topanga Canyon Road. The new one is at a complete dead stop with traffic. They are doing all kinds of stuff, as I mentioned, so you gotta find another way around it. You gotta find a workaround. So we're gonna work our way back to traffic-infested Ventura Boulevard. But that was it. Our excursion down to the beach today. I hope you liked it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.